Good morning. Buenos dias. Bonjour. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank everybody for joining to my videos. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed, liked, comment, and shared all of my videos. Y'all the real ones. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. No, honestly, I do. I thank each and every one of you. And for all the people that have tuned in, my name is Brittany, of course. I live in North Carolina, baby. And I have been here just about my whole life. And I thought I'd give y'all a short video of my home buying process. As you can see, I am in my backyard. I know a lot of people had a lot of questions about me and my home buying process. So let's see, where can we start? First thing first, I purchased my land in May of 2023, and I did not purchase my home until September of 2023. I did look for land like on realtor.com, but I couldn't come across anything, so I purchased locally in my area. So in this clip, I am showing you my backyard and how much space I have. I did purchase 1 acre of land. And over there by the last pine tree where I'm pointing at is where my land stops. So from that pine tree and over, it is not mine, but my land does go back some more. So I'm going to show you where I'm standing. Like I'm going to stand to the back of my house and just give you a visual of how much land I actually have back here in the back. And I do plan on getting the rest of it cleared as well. So I'm saving up for that because I do want to put like a pool, maybe a deck. Of course, my daughter a playpen. Look how much fun she's having in the country. I feel like I made a great decision of doing that because at my apartment, I did not have the opportunity for her to play in a yard, and she is just so excited to be in the country and have a big backyard to play in. And so I do look forward to that. I cannot wait to have it cleared, and I actually have a good amount in the front yard as well. But when I purchased this land, it was already clear like this. So that was a win-win and a great opportunity for me, which I'm very thankful for. So it was enough already cleared for me to already have my home put on it. But I do want to get the rest cleared. And also my land came with well already and septic. Now tell me God wasn't looking out for me. Yes, he was. So that was a great opportunity that I came across. I was looking like on Realtor, but I came across locally. There was I have a family member that's the one that sold me the land, and I'm very thankful that she gave me the opportunity to purchase it. If she sees this video, I'm thankful for you, girl. So after I purchased my land, I went to my lawyer, we filled out paperwork, and then the deed was mine. And that's when I started looking around locally to find what mobile home dealerships I wanted to start with and what price range they were starting at with is a big factor of how I was looking for my home. One other thing I wanted to mention is if you are having a hard time finding land, whenever you go to your mobile home dealership, they have land already purchased, like different lots. Like they have acres, half acres, less than half acre. So you can buy with them and have it financed with your home. My first initial was to get a double wide. I could not afford a double wide. I probably could afford a double wide, but y'all, I'm so cheap. And the prices were high. So I'm like, it don't make sense to live paycheck to paycheck in a double wide when I can get a single wide and still live comfortably and still save for money for emergencies like car expenses or emergency funds, traveling, things like that. So yeah, so that's what I did about the house. So once I knew that I wanted to purchase a single wide, that's when I made the decision to look around and see what type that I want. I knew that I wanted a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I wanted the longest model that comes in my area, which is a 16 by 76. I do know that some states offer a 18 by 80 for a single wide, which I wish I could have got that one, but it's okay. So yeah, that's what I decided to go on. So I look around different websites to see what the prices had started at. Some of them were like 50,000 turnkey and up. So I started looking at like maybe the 60,000 turnkey first, because that comes with delivery and setup. But they weren't to my liking. So then I came across this model and I looked around the different dealerships to see what prices they were, and I started there. I started looking in May of 2023 and I didn't purchase until September of 2023, but I looked day and night for a home that I wanted. It was a very long and tedious process, but it was worth the wait. So once I found the home that I wanted, I asked what banks they work with and I applied through those banks to see who gave me the best interest rates and the best deal and the best loan amount for the home. And that's when I applied to different ones and wait to hear back from them. Before I applied for a loan, I made sure that it was a home-only loan and not a home and land loan. They do have banks that finance for home only, and they also have banks that do home and land, in case anyone would like to use their land for collateral for the closing and down payment. Now, I did do cash for a down payment on my home, and I did cash for my land. So I've been saving since I was 18. I am now 31. But if you currently do own your own land, then you can definitely take your deed up there and use it for a down payment for your home and towards the closing costs. So definitely I would start with one of those options. Like, there's options out there for everybody. Don't give up. One thing that amazes me is that one mobile home dealership could be 5 miles down the road from another, but they jack their prices up by $20,000. Like, you guys both sell the same exact home by the same exact manufacturer, but that's how much more they are. So that's another reason why it took me 4 months to find a home, because the prices were so different all around. So I would suggest don't stop at the first place you go to. Keep looking, compare the prices, and do your research, because they will get over on you. My initial plan was to get a repo home. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to get a brand spanking new one. I want a repo one. So I do know that Vanderbilt has repo homes. The website is vmfhomes.com. And 21st Mortgage, which is also a mobile home place, they have repo homes. It's just that they didn't have anything that was like 16 by 76 or in my state at the time. And the ones that were in my state were like 2 to 3 hours away. And Vanderbilt and 21st do not go out that far. They have to be, at least an hour, hour and a half away from you. So that's my initial plan, was to get a repo home, not a brand spanking new one. But you can just search by your state there and find a home that you like. Also, another suggestion that you could do is go to like Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of people that sell repo homes up there, or homes that need to be renovated. But usually with those are just cash, because they are, sold personally and not through a bank. But if you do want to get a repo home and you want to finance, then you can definitely go through the vmfhomes.com or the 21st Mortgage. They do have options where you can finance up to 25 years. And if you decide that you want to use your land for collateral, they will even finance up to 30 years. So just keep that in mind, that there's endless possibilities out there to get a home, you guys. Don't give up. And for all of you guys that are wondering why some of the parts of the video have the original audio and some of it is voiceover, it's because of this raggedy microphone that is on my shirt. Had my words echoing. It was non-audible. Like, it was just horrible. And I didn't have time to refilm the video because I did this yesterday mornings. But I really want to get this video out for you guys to help you guys get started on your home buying process, because this is your year, you guys. You're going to speak into existence just like I did my home, and this is your year. So you got about 6 more months to go, so don't give up. But I just want to let you know that I did start my home buying process from May until September, and I finally found a home at a family-owned business. So after searching high and low for a home, because I told you, like I said before, a lot of these places get over on you. So I finally found one that I wanted. I was going for this particular model. The model that my home is now is a Clayton Mariner, which is the one that I decided to go with. Hey! When I contacted this mobile home place and they told me that they sold this particular model, and they told me how much it was going to be for turnkey, I asked them that they had one on the lot for me to view, which at the time they did not. But because I already seen the same exact home at other dealerships, I already had in mind what it looked like. I just want to know what turnkey price was going to be. Since I already had a pre-approval on file, from the bank for this home, or any home for that fact, I told them to run the numbers, because I wanted to see about how much my mortgage would be a month, and if I was comfortable with that, and how much the interest were going to be. So they ran those numbers, and they told me, like, hey, this is how much it's going to be, which was a reasonable price, which is what I was looking for. So I was very happy about that. So after they ran the numbers for me, I heard from the bank and I heard from this particular dealership. I decided to go in person, and the place is about a little over an hour from me. I decided to go in, so I can see what more they were talking about, and if there was no hitting prices, because
that they will do that to you. But there wasn't any hidden price, and Lord behold, they had one on the lot. They had just got it in, so I'm like, oh perfect, I get to view it one more time to make sure this is the one that I want to go for. So after I looked at it, I was like, this is a good decision. I don't want to rush and get a home just because I am in a rush to get one, but I want to make sure this is the one because hey, I'm going to be paying for the over the next 20 years. So I need to make sure that this is it, which it was. So I sat down, we did the paperwork, and then she let me pick out, like the colors and everything. But for this particular home, there wasn't a lot of colors and choices to choose from. I could only choose what color cabinets I wanted and what color of the outside of the home I wanted. So which was fine because I'm plain Jane, but I wish they would have let me put carpet, but they don't do that anymore. Like a lot of these new model homes, they might let you put carpet, but this particular one did not let me change anything. So I did know that it was going to come with stainless steel appliances, which I was happy about. So as I said in one of the other videos, the stove was different, but it was no problem, man. I'm okay with it. It's brand spanking new and it come with a warranty. What more can I ask for? So after I ordered a home, they told me it was going to be 6 to 8 weeks before it would arrive. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. So I was hoping that I was going to be in the home before Christmas. Like, I was so excited that I was, but I wasn't. The home did not arrive until February 3rd. I do know that my home got pushed back from delivery date from the original one because so many people ordered one. The holidays came up. You had Thanksgiving and Christmas, which are very big holidays. So it was just a waiting game. So they finally contacted me at the end of January and they told me, hey, it's going to be here this Saturday, which was February 3rd. So it finally came. And the great thing about my land, it already had septic and water. So by them doing delivery and setup, which only took them a few days, they still had to come out and do the water lines and install like my septic. Well, the septic was already there, but they still had to connect all the water lines and septic lines to the home. And then they had to come out and do underpin. And the thing about the underpin is I decided to go with the underpin because it was about $1,500 added to the price of the home. Now they do have brick option if you want to do brick, but the price of brick that they want to charge was like over $6,000. I'm like, no way I'm adding that to the price of the home when I know someone that can do brick for me, and I can just purchase the bricks over time, little by little, each stack until I have them all where I can just pay someone to do it. I do know before the home got there, the people at the mobile home dealership told me that I could contact my power provider and let them know, like, hey, I got a new home, new construction. You guys can come out and go ahead and do the lines. Like, I know that you guys can't do the whole, turn the lights on at the moment because they're still doing delivery and setup, but I just want to have in place an order. So after I called them, they're like, no, we can't come out right now because there's no meter box, they're still in delivery and setup. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I waited till they got done with everything. I contacted my power provider, and then they're like, oh, you should have contacted us at the beginning of the process so that we could have had the lines in place, so that way when it's done we can just install your meter and boom, you got lights. Okay, there was a lot of miscommunication with them. My power provider made it a nightmare for me because everybody else was quick about their process. They did everything quickly. But my power provider just gave me a run for my money. So they finally came out and they did, they did their looking around and everything to make sure where the lines were going to go, and install my, what's it, like the little light that's outside, I forgot what it's called, the light pole. So they came out and did that. So after they did that, they told me my wait time was going to be 45 weeks. I was on a wait list because they had other construction, other new homes to do. Oh boy, that pushed me back way more. So I waited for that. They did let me know the time frame, which was a little quicker. They did tell me 45 weeks, but they did come out probably 3.5 weeks, but that's still a long wait time. So after my lights finally got turned on and they gave me my meter, I contacted my internet provider because guys, I do work from home and I really need my internet. So I contacted them, and then here they go telling me another 14 business days. I'm like, what is up with these people and these wait times? Like, man, it was a big inconvenience for me. But the great thing about it was I didn't have to be out of my apartment right away. My lease is not up yet, so I was being very patient. So in the meantime, that's why I was just filming me unpacking things over there, or washing dishes, or cleaning and mopping, sweeping. and I didn't move a lot of my heavy stuff in until the last minute, but it was all worth it in the end, I would say. So I just know you need a lot of patience with this, because sometimes things can go wrong. Sometimes they might install things wrong, or sometimes when they deliver your home, the sheetrock in the walls might have fallen apart, the floors might be damaged, or your appliances is messed up. Like, a lot of things could go wrong, but hey, just be patient and wait, because it's gonna be all worth it in the end, I would say. So even though the house got delivered in February, I'm just now noticing the water spigot that's out back. So I'm turning it on to make sure that it works, and it does. It did have a lot of air in the lines, which is fine. I'm just glad that it works. So now I'm going to go search for a water hose to put up there. I want one that's not going to tangle too bad, which I assume they might all tangle bad, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to look one for that. But what kind would you guys suggest? Is there a particular, make and model, or size, length, the type of material that I should be looking for? Just drop suggestions down below. So right here, I'm just showing you my water meter and my ditches. I also had to purchase this little driveway towel thing. I forgot what it's called, but they're expensive. They were like $500 to $600. But because I purchased it from somewhere that was local, they installed it for free because I purchased it. So that's something I had to have as well. And another thing is, I just want to show you a short glimpse of my steps. Now, steps do come with the home for the front and the back, but for me, I had to pay extra because they had to use extra wood, because my house is sitting higher up in the air than a normal home does, because my land is on a slope. So that's one thing that I was not happy about. But I had to have steps to pass inspection for the home for me to move in. Now, the home did come with black shutters, but I am changing them out soon. I want to go for like the natural wood looking shutters. I know some people purchase them already made, and some people use the 1x4s to make them. So I'm not sure which way I want to go, but I do want to change the color of them. I don't like the black ones.
And I have these bricks here because I have like a little drop in front of my steps. And every time it rains, it drops more and more. So I'm thinking about leveling this out and putting these bricks here, line them up.
And of course, I have to give you another update on God is Dope. My shirt says, I don't play it by my mama, and my mama don't play it by me, because you don't. And I've seen a lot of negative comments on my videos where people say trailers are not homes. Okay, if they're not a home to you, then so be it. But for me, it is. If you don't like trailer content, mobile home content, then why don't you take your time to comment? Go find a stick-built videos to comment on. Because I would choose a trailer and a bunch of land over an HOA community any day. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. And for all the ones that have supported me so far, I thank you so much. And I see all the outpouring love and positivity. Like, you guys support me more than my own family and friends have been. So I thank you guys so much. And I just want to say, this is Mother's Day. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to every single mother out there, and mothers to be as well. And for all of the motherly figures out there, because some people don't have mothers, but you have been a mother figure to someone that they look up to you. So shout out to you. Today is your day as well. So kick your feet up, relax, enjoy the day, because the weather is beautiful outside today. And please continue to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. I do have more videos coming up soon. I have another cleaning and unpacking video that's already filmed. I just haven't edited it yet, so I'm probably going to post that next weekend. But y'all the real ones. I appreciate you. Honestly, I do from the bottom of my heart. You guys have supported me so much, and I hope that you continue to support me, because I'm new to this. And I just love you guys. Mwah. And you have a happy Mother's Day.